كل واحد بيحترم القوي، طول ما انت ضعيف حقك رايح.
قال أبا ابن في الأمم المتحدة: كيف للمصريين أن يهاجموننا في يوم عيد؟
الحياة العسكرية ما فيهاش عيد ولا في عيد.
برضك عندهم حق يزعلوا، يبقى الواحد نشوف انهي جدول كده في الحروب، نعرف امتى عيد الحرب وامتى عيد الغفران، اي عيد مناسب ليهم.
لا، ما احنا كان لازم نبعت بقى نستأذنهم ونقول لهم يعني حددوا الساعة اللي نيجي نحاربكم فيها اخواننا ولا ايه؟ ما اصلهم قبل كده كانوا بيختاروا الاوقات المناسبة.
طبعا امال يعني احنا بقى نعمل برضه النهارده نعمل الاختيار بتاعنا احنا بقى. احنا نختار احنا بقى. غفران ايه؟ ربنا يغفر لهم ذنوبهم اللي عملوها كلها من سنة 48 وقبل كده وبعد كده، قتل وذبح. التغفير بيعرف ربنا دول عشان
قتال الدبابات. The tank battle is similar to the dinosaur fights of long ago. The fighting is intense and gruesome. The one who has the first blow is the victor.
On October 8, 1973, after 2 days of steadily losing ground to the Egyptian army, the commanders of the Israeli Defense Forces felt the time was right for a counterattack. Most of the strongholds along the Bar-Lev line had been overrun, but a few still held out, and the IDF was determined to rescue them. But communications problems, misunderstandings, poor intelligence gathering, and a continued refusal to take the Egyptian army seriously resulted in disaster. What was intended to be a division-sized, combined arms assault turned into a suicide mission. After the war, the events of October 8th were the subject of extensive investigation. Ultimately, the blame was laid at the feet of the senior commanders, who stayed well away from the front lines and disregarded the counsel of their field commanders. The battle is one of the most controversial in IDF history.
This is an M60 tank which was driven by the Israeli commander Asaf Yagouri, commander of the 190th Armored Battalion, which attacked our forces that were pushing from the West Bank to the East Bank towards the center.
The saggers opened fire.
שהיו באזור מסביבנו.
My consideration was, should we stay in this fire trap or get the crew out, at least to save the people?
Asaf Yagouri and his crew were taken prisoner, and Yagouri became Egypt's highest-ranking Israeli POW. When the war ended, he was the last soldier released.
Egyptian SAM missiles brought down dozens of Israeli jets.
I remember coming to the canal when I arrived in my division after 24 hours of going without tanks across the desert on chains. I saw a young officer. He said, he looked at me, was like that. as he could not believe. He said, we cannot stop them. We cannot stop them.
When General Ariel Sharon decided to attack the Egyptians from the rear, the building of the bridgehead across the Suez Canal took place under a massive artillery barrage.
It was a terrible night. I think that night we lost, from my division, about 300 killed and around 1,000 wounded. And all of us, from soldiers to the divisional commander, we all were fighting there. It was maybe the most terrible night I've ever seen.